so far.
Yeah, it's a little filling out. It's like a little chess match right now.
Yeah. This is where we take off, right here.
Yeah, this is where we definitely take off. Oh, big body screen.
Let's
go, Justin.
Okay, Bash going crazy right now.
Time to get to work. I got you, Bash. I got you.
Good shot.
Great walk.
Yeah, all day. Come on.
Okay.
That's all day, right?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And now the New York Knicks starters. We've got Jalen Brunson. Mitchell Robinson out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Raptors, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Brady Dick is out there with Brown. And it's Barrett at the 3. And thinking back to last year's East semifinal, it was the first ever semi in NBA Cup history.
Indiana downing Milwaukee 128-119 in Las Vegas. And Tyrese Halliburton went off, had 15 assists in that one, and it was kind of a coming out party for the young Pacers team.
Brown against Brunson. Barnes trying to free himself up. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. And here's Brunson outside. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Barrett against Towns. Good. Nice job down low.
Boy, the handles of R.J. Barrett on full display. What a pretty drive.
Now, here's Shamet. Tight defense on him. Toronto grabs the miss. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter. Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
For Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Onside, Barrett for the 3. Connects from three-point range. Barrett's got 5.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That free throw good from Shamet.
At the line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Brown the pass to Dick. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges, and reuniting a core that won collegiate championships together. They hope to replicate that success at this level, and now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move for sure. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Here's Brunson, following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Here's Shamet. Can't get the tip in. Raptors leading by 3. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Darko Rajakovic.
And they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. We'll try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Toronto, they hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And checking out New York, right behind them, just one spot down.
And for the Raptors, for me, they've taken the league by storm this season. I felt like they were maybe a year ahead of schedule in terms of being an elite group. But you look at them right now, and here they are.
They weren't on anyone's radar, let's be honest, before the season began. But they've put themselves square in the conversation now.
Here's Barrett. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Chalk up 2 there. Barrett's got 10 points in the game.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's Brunson. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Now, here's Brown. An 11-point game for him in the win against Cleveland. Puts up a deep 3. Here's Pirtle. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Shamet. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that
crossover. Towns against Barnes. Here's Dick. From outside, off the mark. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Shamet. He can't get that one to fall.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
For 3, and it's Anunoby. That time on the assist by Brunson.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Hey, Doris, how has Scotty Barnes advanced his game since being named Rookie of the Year back in 2022?
Well, all the physical skills are there for him. Tremendous athlete, cross-positional defensively. I think what happens for young players is they start to read the progressions of the game more quickly. Now you can put the ball in his hands, let him be a decision maker. This guy is a stat stuffer.
Well, we've made it through 2 rounds of the NBA Cup. And the stakes? The stakes just keep rising.
Kevin, once you get to single elimination, there's no room for error. You have 2 Eastern Conference heavyweights going at it. I think this game could come down to the wire.
And Barrett slams it in.
The entire offensive arsenal of R.J. Barrett is on display.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 3. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Fought extremely hard to win that game. They were exhausted, you could tell, but you could see what that win meant to them at the end of overtime.
And here is Barnes after Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. To the paint. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Toronto calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Toronto. The kick out to Brown from the arc. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one. Brunson against Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. And he sinks the second. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
That's great. Well, you love the commitment from Scotty Barnes. Made his decision, makes the contact, and the end one.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Toronto?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Barrett, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Unloads from 9. Hart, that's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Raptors with the lead. Down low. Brunson covering. That one drops for him.
I'll tell you guys, sometimes it feels like Bruce Brown prefers to score through contact. He loves those kinds of challenges.
Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. And again, it's New York.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Brown kicks to Barnes. Here's Dick. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Anunoby, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Raptors moving the ball around. Dick in the corner. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Brunson with a clean look. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Brunson's got 14 points.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
And the Knicks decide to take their first timeout here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
A different look for New York. Achua, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Miles McBride comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Payne. That one's in, his first shot this game.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
You get the sense of the impressive reach of Olynyk. Important on that dunk.
Knicks trail by 3. Payne dishes to Towns. Over Olynyk. Towns, no luck.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Dick. Brown inside the line. Again, Toronto.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
New York is on 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Towns against Olynyk. Towns, the pass to McBride. Shoots from 12. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
On the wing, Brown. From downtown, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 8-point game. Here's Towns. Nails the baby hook.
Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
It's Barrett on the wing. Back to Barnes. Fires for three. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Knicks trail by 6. Now here's Payne. He's coming off a 16-point game against Chicago. Here's Barrett. Drops in the layup for 2. Barrett's got 14.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Here's Payne. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in this game. Barnes kicks to Brown. Shoots over Achua. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Hart. And Barnes sends it back.
Get those long arms to work, Scotty Barnes. Send it back, young sir.
3-pointer. It's hauled in by Achua. Knicks trail by 8. The dunk by Achua.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Barnes. Against Cleveland, he was really on his game. And the shot goes in. He's got 11.
Barnes so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
And the pass to Achua. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Towns. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
I'll tell you this. Nice play by Towns. This guy can get it done. Back to the basket or facing up, doesn't matter.
Here's Dick. Defended by McBride. Picked away. With 4 seconds on the clock. Good D by Barnes.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
And they're keeping the call as is. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it. And if it's so close that you can't tell by the naked eye, might as well go to the slow-mo.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Raptors lead by 6. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Here's Brunson. Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Josh Hart out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Robinson. And it's Shamet in at the 2. Inside, Abaji. And he dunks it down.
Well, not exactly typically one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now, here's Shamet. A 17-point game for him in the win against Chicago. Walter, he's checked in for the Raptors.
Raptors, Walter.
Here is Robinson. Pass to Shamet. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Brunson. Cans the shot from the wing. 16 points here for Jalen Brunson.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a three-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for Toronto, Davion Mitchell, shooting one.
And we got the second edition of the NBA Cup, our second ever semifinal. What'd you learn from last year?
Yeah, I think we all learned a lot, right? These neutral court NBA games are rare. No home crowd. Have to find your own energy. I thought the teams played with something extra in those games. They felt like playoff games in December.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Passes it to Abaji. From deep. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds here tonight. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Here's Walter. No good on the triple. Knicks trail by 10 to the inside. Nice. Brunson working inside.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Walter. And stolen by Anunoby. Brunson scanning the floor. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Here's Walter. He's covered by Shamet. Walter can't get it to go. The Knicks shooting reasonably well, 45%. Fernando pulls it in.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Pushing it up. Here's Shamet. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Walter. 23 points his last outing. No good from 11 feet. Brunson against Mitchell. A 3-ball. No good.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Yep, it counts. Abaji's got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Boy, how do you match up with OG Anunoby's length and athleticism? This guy is going to be able to get shots off because of both of those.
And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
Here is Robinson after Toronto at the three-pointer. Here's Shamet. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mitchell with it. Robinson picks him up. To the middle. Over to the wing. Here's Walter. Here's Fernando. Banked in off the glass. Fernando's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now here's Brunson. 32 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the stripe a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
And here are the Raptors now. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. It's good.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter. You know he wants to help his team, but not sure if shooting is the way to do it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Toronto leading by 15. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Robinson. Offensive rebound. Fernando. Got it. Good job on the low post. Fernando's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
To end the run. Here's Robinson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
Well, you take a look at Barnes. The 3rd spot in the voting belongs to him. There are very few players with his ability from long range. And it looks like he'll be rewarded with a spot in the three-point contest.
And I'm sure there'll be some changes in the rankings still to come. But you're right. I'd be surprised if there's anyone who wouldn't cast a vote his way.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
And you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score. Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And it's win or go home here. And this is what you love about the Cup, right, guys? The semifinals of the Cup are so enthralling. It's the closest thing we have to the college basketball tournament.
Yeah, everything is on the line in this one moment. That creates a lot of excitement, a lot of drama, and that's what the league was trying to achieve with this event.
Group in now for the Raptors. Pirtle, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Olynyk comes in for Chris Boucher. Grady Dix checked in for Walter. And it's Bruce Brown in for Mitchell. And a new group in for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. Miles McBride's checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. Dick with it, defended by McBride. And it's Brown missing. Now, Hart, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Knocks down the step-back Jay. Hart's got his 2nd bucket.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
Brown outside. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
He is just so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then use that beautiful spin to just blow by you.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has she shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
And Towns drops them both.
What's striking about Karl Anthony Towns, his resiliency. He'll bounce back from challenges. He's got a very impressive positive attitude.
McBride with the ball. He's picked up by Dick. McBride's shot is off.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Brown, no good. Knicks trail by 18. Here's Achua. The layup off target. It's Dick on the wing. Payne covering. Dick can't get it to go. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Hart in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Dick. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Dick's got 6.
So much balance when Dick's in the air. Always able to square his chest and make a confident stroke.
They get the rebound. Towns, no luck. Raptors leading by 18. And here is Pirtle. Here's Dick. Misses the 3.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Over in the corner, McBride. A three-pointer is right on target. McBride's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Brown, and he drops it in from the low post.
This guy is on a roll offensively, and Bruce Brown, that changes the equation for his team.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Brown. Payne passes to Achua. And again, New York with the triple.
Achua for 3.
And so Brown will bring it up for Toronto. They led the game at 1 point by 20. It's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
Raptors leading by 14. Brown outside. Down low. Pass to Abaji. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Towns up top. Back to Payne. It's hauled in by Brown. And for the Raptors, they're shooting very well. 56% for the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Dick, defended by McBride. Knicks trail by 16. And it's hard penetrating from 7. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
My goodness, Precious Achua playing with force.
The Raptors making a switch here. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one falls for Achua. The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
New York's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Poked loose. Towns wide open. Offline with his 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And here's Barnes for 3. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 7 rebounds in the game. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
The 3 from Barnes. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Payne. 3 seconds left. And so it's the Toronto Raptors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Tibbs. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, you know, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. We've got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
We'll see if you can be more effective in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. And the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They have a 13-point lead. Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounded good, Ernie. As we know, depth is important to any team's success. They're demonstrating that tonight. And who knows, once the starters are kicking the ball, no one wants to be outshined.
And Kenny, your take on New York.
Playing on the road is definitely more of a challenge, but you know that coming in. They didn't seem all well prepared for this environment. I'm sure the coach is trying to coach them up and change the momentum in their favor.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Bruce Brown is out there with Grady Dick. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, patrolling the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Knicks trail by 13. Anunoby passes to Robinson. Here's Brunson. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And it's now 22 points here for Jalen Brunson. Barrett kicks to Pirtle. The 3 from Barnes, and the 3-ball is good. And the Raptors lead by 14.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
And here's Brunson outside. They get it back.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Barnes looking around. Brown outside. And good that time. Brown's got 16 points.
Bruce Brown is never shy on the interior. This guy will attack no matter where he is.
Robinson finds Brunson. Fires the 3. Another shot. And Barnes sends it back. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. That one falls.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And it's Brunson missing.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Launches it. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist from Barrett. Barnes has got 19 points.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
They retain possession. Barrett against Anunoby. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Towns. Here's Robinson. The pass to Shamet. New York, no good that time either.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Knicks trail by 19. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Barnes sends it back.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
Now here's Brown. Not a lot of room. Kept alive. Bertle, the pass to Barnes. Here's Dick. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 6 assists in the game. New York takes timeout. Doris, what this team likes about Jakob Poeltl, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin? To me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Brown.
A moment to check out Jalen Brunson. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think.
You know this about OG Anunoby. This guy's going to give you tremendous effort nightly. Really good job on the glass.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Brunson against Mitchell. And Brunson gets it to go.
Boy, what a dribble move by Brunson. Ball on a string on that drive.
Brunson against Mitchell. The 3 from Barnes sinks the three-pointer. Barnes has got 9 points here in the second half.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Brunson. Good D by Barnes.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
And the officials call for a 3-second violation. Two teams live and die by the 3. Let's check out the best. Number 1, the Raptors. In third, the Knicks.
And the shooting display both these teams have put on this season has been remarkable. I mean, there are just 3-point shooters all over the floor.
Mitchell against Brunson. Brunson with another miss. Raptors leading by 23. Here's Mitchell. Good work there as it goes. Mitchell's got 11 points.
And all the attention goes to Dick's jump shot, but he's a willing passer as well.
Brunson against Mitchell. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. As always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, DA. Thank you. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And they'll keep possession. Here's Anunoby. Missed it, even after all those chances. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Toronto.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
New York calls timeout. You look at Scotty Barnes. What a contribution.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And a switcher also for New York. Achua's checked in. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive abilities.
He misses the free throw.
What's amazing about OG Anunoby, this guy, one of the best wing defenders in the league. You almost have to game plan for what he brings defensively.
He hits the second from the line. Toronto's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Boucher, and the rejection by Towns. Anunoby has the open look. The three-pointer, no good.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Here's Boucher. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Shamet. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. For the Knicks, Hardy's checked in for Anunoby. Miles McBride comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. Off the inbound pass, Payne. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barrett's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Thursday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets.
And that game against Memphis, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick-em game, depending on how they play. And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Dick following the score by New York, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
This guy is such a phenomenal scorer. Scotty Barnes feeling very good right now.
The Knicks shooting just 34% from the floor. Pass to Hart. Payne in the post. Covered by Mitchell. And there's Payne. That's good on the assist by Hart.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
For 3, Mitchell. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time.
Davion Mitchell.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
There's the lob to Towns. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, oops, the alley. A gorgeous delivery to Towns.
Over in the corner, Barnes. Here's Boucher. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Boucher's got his first points in this one. The Knicks shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Lets it go. Payne can't hit. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Now here's Payne, covered by Mitchell. Payne passes to Achua. Here's Towns. The putback, and goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Mitchell with it. He's got 14. Pass to Walter. From outside the arc. And they'll get another chance.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game. You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Pass to Hart. Driving to the basket. And he slams it one-handed.
I'll tell you, Josh Hart, if he sees a lane and an opportunity to drive, I promise he's going at it.
Here's Walter. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
And McBride gets it to go.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Abaji the pass to Fernando. Here's Walter. Nailed from three-point land. Walter's got 5 points so far.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And 12 points for Josh Hart. Now here's Olynyk. Covered by Achua. Drills it from outside.
Boy, you see Olynyk just ready to attack off the pass. Nice catch and shoot.
Payne looking around. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Kicks to Olynyk. Pass to Walter. Shoots over Achua. It's deflected.
That's a tremendous defensive read by Achua. Send it back.
Payne passes to Achua. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Mitchell. The pass to Fernando. Here's Walter. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. The Knicks shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Here's Payne. Rebound by Olynyk. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Shot from 12. And that's off the glass and in. He's got 7. Poked away. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Oh, he nailed it!
Your Raptors.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress at the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Raptors running away with it. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. That'll be a 5-second call.
Much better job of just taking care of the basketball, really putting the onus on the defense.
Here's Kolek. He's covered by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for Toronto. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Hart. Also, Achua out there. And it's Sims in at the center, filling out the middle.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Kolek, no good. Raptor shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Here's Roden. Lays it up off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Achua finds McBride out to the right wing. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Temple. Doesn't go for him. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Puts it up from 17. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Fernando's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And it's Roden missing. The Knicks shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Pass to Kolek. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
So it's the Knicks now. Raptors knocking down the tray. Can't cash in from close range.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Assist goes to Bruno.
Roden's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Clearly a foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New York. Kolek.
The first one falls. And Toronto making a change here. Boucher is checked in. And he can't hit the second. Toronto, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. The 3. Temple can't get it to go. So it's the Knicks now. To the middle. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Walter, good.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
McBride, bounce pass. Knocks it loose. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Roden. The rebound by McBride. And so it's New York with it. Pass to Dadier. Here's Kolek. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Unloads. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
New York shooting a meager 37% for the game. Here's McBride. Sims. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Fernando. High quality look, and he sinks it.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. A shot by Sims, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity. Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Here's Golick, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
New York ball.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Toronto. Payne, he's checked in for New York. Passes it to McBride. He feeds it to Sims. And Tidy gets the jumper to fall.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Raptors. And they recover it. Fernando, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Temple, defended by McBride. And he's good on the three ball. Mitchell's got 19 points.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Pass to Dadier. Shoots over Walter. And again, it's New York. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Fernando can't get it to go. The Knicks on offense. To the paint. And Bates Diop gets it to go. Bates Diop's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Walter can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
All the officials are all over that one.
Garrett Temple. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for New York, Jericho Sims. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Sims. Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come. But it is definitely getting younger.
Here's Payne. After R.J. Barrett's bucket, Payne passes to McBride. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. McBride's got 9 points here in the second half. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
Anunoby, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Walter, they get it again. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Now here's Payne looking to get it going, and it's denied. Now here's Boucher. Up top, Barrett. Payne covering, and that one good. Barrett's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett is always working on his perimeter game, and he makes easy work at the mid-range.
Stolen by Mitchell. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
And the Raptors making a change here. Abaji's checked in. Achua, he's checked in for New York. Payne can't hit.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Walter can't get it to go. The Knicks shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Here he goes. Payne kicks to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Achua. Hits it from about 6 feet away.
It's just great awareness for where the ball is coming off. Achua pursues the board. Nicely done.
Tries it from the top of the key. Fernando can't get it to go.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Payne passes to McBride. Now Achua. Back to McBride. Goes up from the top of the key. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here it finds Mitchell. It's rebounded by New York.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Here's Walter. No good on the 3.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And McBride gets it to go.
Assist goes
You've got to have a short memory. Put a core first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Here's Walter. Defended by McBride. And the shot goes in.
And you can bet they weren't expecting that kind of a flashy move out of him, but that spin worked to perfection.
Pass to Robinson. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Mitchell. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Now, here is Robinson. Payne. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Raptors. Pass to Fernando. To the wing right side. Here's Walter. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. The pass to McBride. Offensive rebound. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, Achua has a knack for understanding when to opportunistically look to score and draw these fouls.
And that one falls for Achua. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Toronto.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Barnes.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the 3. Fernando, the pass to Boucher. Toronto working the ball around now. For 3, Mitchell traps in the tray.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.